We've talked on the YouTube channel in the past about Rainbow Six Quarantine and just how excited I am, as well as many other people, for this game. But one of the things I wanted to talk about in this first topic of the show is, will there be multiplayer in Rainbow Six Quarantine? Because look, guys, as generally speaking, when we think about Rainbow Six, we think about full package deals when you go to purchase those games, whether that be, playing a multiplayer experience, a co-op experience, as well as a single player story, which we didn't get in Rainbow Six Siege. We got operator missions, but in the past with Rainbow Six Vegas and other games in the Rainbow Six franchise, you really have seen a full package deal, whether that be multiplayer experience, single player, as well as co-op. So let's talk about the newest addition to this franchise, that being Rainbow Six Quarantine. Could we see a multiplayer? Let's talk about it. So guys, in an article that was written by Matt Brown of Windows Central, he goes on to say, while Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege lies among Ubisoft's latest multiplayer hits, Rainbow Six Quarantine explores the world through a cooperative lens. Briefly teased among the publisher's E3 lineup in June 2019, the spin-off translates tactical shooter foundations into squad-based player versus environment gameplay. Rainbow Six Quarantine expands on the grounds of Rainbow Six Siege's Outbreak mode, which offered the first divergence from competitive routes as a limited-time event. Developed under a standalone team at Ubisoft Central, the title capitalizes on record success for the Rainbow Six brand, currently on track for a 2020 release. But details remain scarce on Rainbow Six Quarantine, with only a brief teaser trailer promising familiar combat and gadgety to its best-selling multiplayer sandbox. Now look, guys, here's the thing. A newly surfaced leak provides alleged details on those core gameplay philosophies and an overview of returning operators, missions, locations, weapons, and more. So here's the deal. The big thing to me is that we've seen so much about the leaked operators, the progression system, and all of those things. Now look, am I going to be mad about this game being a co-op only shooter? No, I'm not going to be mad about that, but at the same time, I hope that we can also play it from a single player perspective. I hope it's not just co-op. I hope we can also kind of do these things as we want, or if we want to play like with the AI as other operators playing with us, that would be okay as well. I don't like it when you're forced into doing only one thing, that being like co-op, or or even like you're forced into only playing a single player experience. It's nice to have multiple different experiences for these types of games, especially Rainbow Six, a massive franchise, guys, that obviously we're excited about the continuation of it, but a lot of this leads me to wonder, from these leaked images, if these are to be true and trusted, which they look like they are. You'll see on the images, it'll say like loadouts, your recipe, tactical game loop, blueprint, progression. It's going to have your like customization, your microtransactions, things of that nature, guys. But here's what I will say is the progression system. The thing is what's interesting to me is there's a progression system in this game. So what I'm wondering is this going to be like a Gears of War Horde mode where you still rank up, but is this going to be like, is the progression system going to be linked to your progression system in, say, Rainbow Six Siege, or is it going to be something completely separate? This also leads me to wonder, guys, with all the different operators, is it possible that, sure, there's going to be a lot of operators you can use, but why would they have so many different operators to use in a co-op shooter that doesn't have a multiplayer experience? It's just a PvE. That's something that's going to be very interesting. That's why I believe that there's a possibility that there could be a multiplayer experience somewhere that has not been announced as of yet. Now, an alleged pamphlet has been making the rounds on Reddit, providing an overview of Rainbow Six Quarantine content describing co-op, playability, and tension as core to gameplay. That translates the allure of Rainbow Six Siege's highs into a player versus AI setup, including 21 familiar operators at launch. As Ubisoft's initial trailer suggests, Rainbow Six Quarantine will revive a roster of select playable operators from Rainbow Six Siege. The leak indicates that attackers and defenders unite under one team, now divided into 3 classes titled Assault, Recon, and Support. So infected Outbreak enemies also return, naming the Grunt, Breacher, Rooter, Smasher, and Apex, all first showcased under the Outbreak event. 3 new infected forms appear to feature, split across 4 defined tiers. So a lot has been leaked, guys. Let's put it that way. Now, here's the thing for me personally. is if they only have a co-op experience for this, I'm gonna be kind of upset about it. Not just because, I mean, obviously I want to be able to play a single player experience if I want to play it by myself, but having co-op is always really nice to have also, you know, kind of as an add-on to having a multiplayer experience or a single player experience. I just hope that they don't make this specifically a co-op experience like they did with Rainbow Six Siege. It was pretty much only a multiplayer experience. And multiplayer is different than co-op and single player, guys. Multiplayer, you continuously come back to a multiplayer experience. Co-op experiences may be a little bit different. You might not always come back to a co-op experience like you would a multiplayer experience. That's why I'm hoping, keeping my fingers crossed, that we do have a multiplayer experience somewhere in here with Quarantine. Similar to Left 4 Dead, Quarantine could split content across 3 distinct campaigns spanning New York City, San Francisco, and TRC, potentially Turin, Mexico. 3 chapters assemble each campaign, visiting separate locales and completing objectives amid the outbreak. Listed missions include sabotage, escort, disruption, and hunt, each suggesting various goals players must pursue. So look, guys, here's what I'll say. I'm really excited about this game. This is one of my most anticipated games of the year. Now, what I'm wondering, guys, with the real pandemic going on in the world right now, I'm wondering if this is going to even be pushed back to like 2021 or something along those lines. It's hard to say. A lot of those games that have been already delayed, they might be delayed even longer, like The Last of Us 2 recently got delayed once again, most likely because of the pandemic. But we have to think, is this game going to be just the co-op experience, essentially, for Rainbow Six, whereas the multiplayer experience stays Rainbow Six Siege? Those are all question marks that we have, guys, about this franchise at this point. I hope that we get this as a full package experience. I mean, you're spending like $60 to pay for this game. I hope you're getting more than just a co-op experience. You also can play single-player missions or a single-player story, as well as a multiplayer experience, which I think would be really nice as well. But let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think that we're going to have multiplayer in Rainbow Six Quarantine? To me, it looks like there's a really high possibility we could be getting a multiplayer experience of some form or another in Rainbow Six Quarantine, but I'd love to see and hear from all of you guys. What do you guys think about this? Would you want a multiplayer experience? Do you want it to just be co-op? Would you like a single player experience as well in Rainbow Six Quarantine? Let me know, like I said, guys, and for more Rainbow Six Quarantine content and videos, stay here with Zero TV.